Hello, Austin.
Yeah.
Yeah, how's it going, champ?
It's good. I'm here, hanging out with my family, having a nice, cool little weekend out here.
Yeah, whereabouts are you?
Arizona, we're in Phoenix.
Alright, I'm Phoenix Suns.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Yeah. First off, congratulations on landing the Miguel Cotto fight. I spoke to you a couple of days ago, and you didn't really. I don't know. I didn't think you knew who you were gonna fight next, but that's big. That fight is really, really big.
Oh, definitely. I didn't believe them when they called me and told me I got it. I kind of was like, this is a stupid joke, and I don't think it's funny at all. So when they're like, no, really, it's happening. You got the fight. I damn near fell out of my chair, man.
Who told you? Who told you about the fight? The promotion team, or was it your manager?
He told me about the fight.
Yeah. So what didn't you go for Cotto? Was it just their decision?
Well, I've always wanted to fight Cotto. Since I won the title, I felt like he had the bigger belt. And, we were gunning on trying to get that fight, but it never materialized until he lost it to Floyd. So, we've been gunning for Cotto because he's one of the best, just like we're going to be gunning for Canelo, gunning for Floyd. Whoever claims to be the best, that's who we're gunning for. But, for it to actually happen is pretty surreal.
Yeah, it must be. Cotto, is worldwide, big fan base in Puerto Rico, out in the States, out in Europe. Yeah, that's a big fight. You're really going to put yourself out on the map.
Oh, and I'm going to whoop him, too. With something that people don't expect.
Yeah, man. Madison Sq Gardens, that's where it's at. All the greats have fought there. Home of the New York Knicks. What's that feeling? Can you even imagine how that's going to feel like walking out in MSG?
The visualization I'm getting, is a packed Madison Square Garden filled with 16,000 screaming Puerto Ricans that will be booing me at first. By the 7th, 8th round, I'm going to turn the cheers to cheers. That's what I keep visualizing. So.
Yeah.
It's monumental, the Madison Square Garden, for one, I've been a Knicks fan since I was young.
Really?
And to be able to fight there in the Garden,
who's your favorite?
Great fight that happened.
Who's your favorite Knicks player?
Of all time?
Yeah. I hope it's the same as mine.
I would have to say Starks.
Yeah?
Starks.
John Starks, yeah. Mine's Patrick Ewing.
Patrick Ewing is my close second.
Yeah.
My mom, she had a crush on Patrick Ewing. I remember when I was a young boy.
Yeah, he is such a big player as well. And was it Sprewell? Sprewell was pretty sick as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but the atmosphere is going to be great. You're going to get a lot of views. Is it most likely that you're going to be playing the baby face, or will you be playing the bad guy who's out to basically turn the lights off?
Well, I guess we'll have to see. We know how fans can be, and you're not supposed to take anything personal. If they want to make me the bad guy, I might just be the bad guy if they want. But I think it's easy to make people hate you. It's hard to make people love you, and that's what I'm aiming to do. I don't want to piss nobody off in the process of making them love me, because after I beat down Cotto, they're either gonna love me or hate me either way.
Yeah, he's a lot of fans love him because he comes to fight. He's not one of them guys that he will show up for the occasion. So
definitely, no matter who you fight, Cotto does come to fight. Yeah. One thing that about him, he's not gonna take anything lightly.
Yeah, and he's solid. He's got a solid stance. Have you started work on the fight yet, or are you just enjoying the little lust moment that you're getting right now? Before the hard work comes into play.
Yeah,
are you watching tapes?
I was working. I was in the gym for a good 3-4 weeks. I thought we were gonna have a fight end of September. So yeah, I've been working it. But for this weekend, I'm enjoying the moment. You know, I want to get right in the gym right now. My adrenaline hasn't stopped flowing, to be honest, since yesterday.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
Know, for this weekend, I'm gonna relax for the weekend, and you know, just stay in the gym. I never was out there. I'm gonna continue to stay in the gym.
Have you begun watching tapes, or have you already? Do you know Cotto? You must have seen the previous fights.
Yeah, the good thing is I'm a fan of the sport. So I've been watching Cotto fight. You know, I know what I need to do, and I know my coach is pulling up a much more elaborate plan. But you know, I've been watching Cotto fight, and you know, shout out to Cotto for giving me this opportunity.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised that this even happened. And I'm gonna take this opportunity with both hands and just run with it.
Was it?
I appreciate you taking the fight, but you kind of made a mistake.
Yeah. Well, was it Brian Perez? I think I can't remember his advisor. Is it Perez? Brian Perez?
Man, you know, I'm not sure. I know he has a lawyer that's been taking care of a lot of his stuff. If he parted ways with Bob,
yeah.
I'm not sure what that lawyer's name is.
What promotion will be hosting this?
No, I think Cotto's putting it on himself. I'm not sure if he has a license or if he has somebody who has a license for him. But I believe this is his show.
Yeah. Will it be your title on the line? His title on your title on the line? Sorry.
Yeah, it'll be my title on the line.
Yeah. Thoughts on his jab? That's what he's known for. That jab. He times it perfectly. He's got the accuracy.
Well, I have a good jab too. I don't see him. His jab reach the mine. He's too little.
What's the actual? Are you taller than him?
Yeah, 5'10".
So you got a longer reach, probably.
And I have a decent reach from my height too. I got about a 6 foot span.
Yeah. What do you think of this fight with Mayweather? Do you think it was closer than the?
A great fight.
Yeah.
Close contested fight. As a fan, I was so happy about watching that fight. It was actually just as Mayweather's been in since Jose Luis Castillo, their first fight.
Yeah. That's true. That is definitely true. Mayweather did get tested. Obviously it was a lot closer than people thought. In the middle rounds of that fight, it was like a new Cotto was born.
I'm sorry, say it again?
I said in the middle of that fight, in the Cotto fight, it was like there was a new Cotto. You know, this kind of he was like a beast coming at Mayweather, and it was just because of Mayweather's smarts and skills that he got through. Really, a lot of guys would have crumbled right there. Do you think you're going to need a good mentality, a strong mentality going into this fight? You really got to have your wits about you.
Yeah, definitely. I know it's not going to be easy to beat. It's not an easy challenge ahead. This is DJ Miguel Cotto, but at the same time, I feel like this is my time. He's had his time, and this is my time now. So
yeah.
I gotta be on my A game, my physical, my mental, my spirit, so everything's gotta be on all cylinders for me to do what I need to do in there.
Who's the most pressure on? Is it you being the underdog, or is it Cotto for being the big star?
I don't know. I would like to say the pressure's on me. But I know there's pressure on Cotto too. I'm an undefeated, hungry fighter. A lot of people are looking at this and seeing if Cotto still has it, or it's, if he stays. I think people are ready writing me off as far as, not having a chance, so that takes pressure off,
Yeah, the sports.
But then again, I take that pressure and I use it to try to prove them wrong. Like, you writing me off, that's added motivation to remove that doubt.
Yeah. The bookmakers, obviously, the sports market, he's going to be a heavy favourite.
Well, yeah, if it wasn't illegal, I would put a bet on myself.
I'll put a bet on you, definitely.
You man.
You made me a millionaire.
Yeah.
What do you think of Cotto's trainer, Pedro Diaz? Obviously, you followed the HBO series. He's a sports scientist. Roger Mayweather didn't really admire his ability.
Because he's hating. Roger Mayweather's hating. Yeah. He's a good coach, man. He's a damn good coach.
He's a damn good coach.
Yeah.
But
yeah, he brings in a lot of things, a lot of aspects that people overlook.
Yeah.
Which give people, an advantage, like the blood testing to see where his oxygen levels are, things like that. That's very innovative.
Yeah. What do you think Pedro Diaz has brought a brand new Cotto to the game? Because his performance with Margarito and the last Mayweather fight was after the Pacquiao loss. He's kind of like it's like a born again Miguel Cotto. Do you think Pedro Diaz?
He's revived. Yeah.
Yeah, revived. That's the word.
I want to say a new. Yeah, exactly. I want to say a new Miguel, but that's what he said. His new coach gave him a new set of wings. Yeah,
he's got like that another life. Is 154 his natural and best weight?
For Cotto, no, I don't think so.
You think he's a 147?
Yeah, after 140.
Really? But what 154 is? That's your game.
That's my weight class. That's right. That's my natural weight class. I've been fighting at this class my whole life.
So it's gonna be nothing new for you, in training, making weight, etc.
Right.
Do you even know where you're gonna train? Are you gonna keep it the same gym, or is it gonna be some extra, a new routine in place?
Right now, I don't want to change things up too much. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's true.
I mean, this is a much bigger fight. We have a lot more time where we can play with some things. We're going to see. Our camps get better each camp. And for this one, I think we're going to have everybody going to be so motivated and ready to go that, we're just going to come together and have a great camp.
A lot of people say about...
I'm going to keep it pretty much the same.
Yeah, a lot of people say about Cotto, well, some people call him the dinosaur. He plods along, and that's why Pacquiao dealt with him so well, because he used the speed, he used the ring, he let his shots go. Are you going to be working on the speed? Punches and bunches, in and out, quick, or will you do what Floyd did and kind of take what he's got? Have you got an early approach on the fight? Floyd took what he's got, see what he's got, and picked him up.
I got a plethora of tools that I can use for Cotto. Floyd's not as big as me.
That's true.
For Floyd to stand there and do that, it was still semi-successful for him. I think I can do that. Do I need to do it? If I need to, sir. I think we have a few things that we can do for Cotto.
Yeah.
I'm even going to try to push him back, show him I'm the bigger man.
Back him up, yeah. Will it be a surprise for the cameras to be on you? Because I can imagine they're going to do, if it's, I don't know what network's going to cover it. Do you know, is it HBO or?
Yeah, I'm not sure about the confirmation of that, but I believe it's HBO.
Yeah, obviously HBO, Showtime, you're going to get all the cameras on you. Are you going to be a bit camera shy, or it's a new experience?
True, but I never shy away from the camera.
Yeah, you're going Hollywood.
I'm going to do that shit in the mirror for a while, for practicing faces,
Yeah. Is this your real big test? Is this your first big test then? Cotto?
Yeah.
So this is the make or break fight. This is going to be the fight that...
This is that make or break fight. Now, I do what I have to do. I'm a made man.
Yeah.
If I don't do what I'm supposed to do in this fight, I fade in the background.
This is going to be like, this fight's going to tell you something, win or lose. This fight is going to tell you something of where you're at in terms of mixing it with the elite, and this is going to, it's going to tell you a lot of things about yourself, which is going to be interesting. What's the situation with Tim Bradley?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Tim. I know he's looking for a Pacquiao rematch. Pacquiao was looking for a Marquez 4 match.
Yeah, little triangle.
He's kind of rushed with no opponent. I think he should fight Floyd.
Who, Pacquiao?
No.
Tim Bradley, yeah. Tim Mayweather's on about WrestleMania.
20 million, I'll be worried about WrestleMania too, man.
Yeah, Mayweather's on about WrestleMania. Basically, I was just gonna say, you and Tim, you used to train together, was it? You told me.
No, we were in the amateurs.
Oh, sorry, that was it.
And we actually fought the same weight. We never got to fight.
Yeah.
But we fought similar opponents.
That could be a future fight, you and Tim Bradley.
Oh, definitely. You know, he's up there on the top of the I'm trying to be the top of champion. So, yeah, that's definitely up for grabs.
Do you think he deservedly gets that win over Pacquiao, or?
No, I don't think he won. It was a good, close fight, I thought. He did a good job. But, you know, technically, I didn't think he won. I mean, this guy, I was rooting for Bradley. I mean, I'm a Bradley fan. I was going for Bradley. But it's not biased opinion. I think he lost the fight.
Because you're right in that mix. You beat Cotto. You're right in that mix. With the Canelos, Tim Bradleys, Pacquiao's, Mayweather's, you're in there.
I know it, man. That's why I'm so excited. And I'm trying to, overlook and see what could be and just focus at the task they have. But
yeah, cross that bridge when we get to it.
Yeah.
What about Lara?
What?
Did you
We're a little bit above Lara right now. I mean, we beat Cotto.
Did you two have some bad words?
To get in there with me. Huh?
What's the relationship like between you and Lara?
I don't really like that guy.
Yeah, because remember I spoke to you earlier last week, earlier this week. If you could just, obviously, like he sent some bad shots at you.
Yeah, I mean, I understand he's trying to get a fight, but don't talk about my family. They have nothing to do with this,
Yeah.
Bastards.
Yeah, man. I was just gonna say about the charity work you're doing. I can't remember. Tell us a bit more about that you're helping the children, the kids on the streets, to stay off the drugs.
We have this thing called Club KO. We go to public schools, or even summer camps, or any after-school activities, anything like that, where there's a bunch of kids, and we go and we give them a positive message about following your dreams, not giving up, pretty much get peer pressure, be your own person, and we try to stop this whole bullying thing. Bullying in America for some reason is becoming a major problem.
Yeah.
People starting to, kill themselves and hurt other people because of the bullying thing. So,
is there a website?
I think that's something that we can stop. Yeah.
Have you got a website for Club KO?
No, I don't have a website specifically for Club KO. It was our first year doing it last year, and we saw about over 4,000 kids. So I would say it's a success.
That's
now,
a big
this year we're going to try to go bigger, and we do need to get a website for it. It might end up being team all itself.
Yeah, that's a big achievement. You're doing really good. You're giving back. You're showing the light to some people. Obviously, most people that do that kind of thing experience bullying and negativity growing up, and that's why they try to give their knowledge and give it back so other people don't fall into the same kind of trap. And that's what a lot of that is what makes a fighter, going through adversity and struggle, hardship, and it's really good. I think a lot of boxers should do that and give back and try and educate the next generation.
Right.
So basically, all in all, you're looking forward to Cotto. You're looking for, is it December the 1st?
December the 1st, that's the day that's burning in my mind right now.
Madison Sq Gardens. It's going to be a big night. I wish you all the best. I will be watching. I'll probably put some money on you as well.
Awesome. Thanks,
Defo. And I'll just let you enjoy your vacation.
Yeah,
Yeah, thanks for that. Thanks for speaking with Proboxinginsider. Dub Joel here, signing out. We've got Austin Trout. He's got the big fight coming up, December the 1st. Just big last shout out to the fans, Austin.
Yeah, big shout out. Follow me on Twitter, No Doubt Trout. This is going to be history in the making. Shout out to Cotto for this fight to happen. I appreciate the opportunity. I'm down for a rematch too after I beat you.
Yeah, no Tim Bradley shit.
Yeah. I need a rematch, man.
Alright, okay, bye.
Right.
Alright, take it.